SummerSlam 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this weekend, SummerSlam is here. The hottest event of the summer will be live on this YouTube channel at 7:45, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will be giving y'all my live reaction. But in this video, this is the live predictions of every single match that is going on with SummerSlam this weekend. And we have an action-packed lineup. Great lineup that we have for SummerSlam. So let's get straight into it and let's talk about it. So here's the first match that I want to talk about in my SummerSlam predictions in this video is the Intercontinental Championship. We have Sami Zayn going in after being Gunther at WrestleMania, going in as the champion, and he's going up against his opponent, Braun Breaker. The Intercontinental title will be on the line when Sami Zayn defends his championship against the dangerous Braun Breaker. Since dethroning Gunther at WrestleMania, Sami Zayn has not seen a more dangerous opponent than Braun Breaker, who has terrorized Monday Night Raw ever since being drafted. Sami Zayn has conquered Breaker at WWE Money in the Bank in Toronto, but the badass didn't relent his attacks as he speared the champion at every turn, compelling Sami Zayn to once again to put his title on the line. Can Sami Zayn prove that he's the better superstar, or will Braun Breaker capture his first gold since joining the main roster? Now, this is going to be a tough one for me because I really want Braun Breaker to win this match. But Sami Zayn only been holding the title for a couple of months now since he beat Gunther at WrestleMania. But me personally, Sami Zayn has been in the IC title so many years and so many years. I think it's time for him to get some actual main event title shots. But Braun Breaker has been good on his roster ever since being drafted to Raw and has been definitely beating up on Sami Zayn every chance that he get. Spear after spear after spear after spear. But me personally, if I really have to go with a veteran, I'm going with Sami Zayn here. But do I want Braun Breaker to get his moment? Absolutely. But at the same time, I just don't see that happening at this moment. So I'm taking Sami Zayn to win this match. Now, the next match that I want to talk about, and I think this is going to be a very interesting match, and that is the United States Championship, where Logan Paul goes in as the champion going up against LA Knight. At SummerSlam, LA Knight would challenge Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Yeah, LA Knight has been on a thorn inside of Logan Paul for some time now, even going to the title holder's house to throw a one-man pool party. As animosity increased during several encounters on SmackDown, LA Knight pinned the US champion during a Money in the Bank triple threat qualifying match after getting an assist from New York Knicks star player Jalen Brunson, resulting in a title fight being scheduled for SummerSlam. Who will walk out of the biggest event of the summer as the United States champion? Me personally, this is going to be tough. This is going to be very tough for me to pick. But I do want LA Knight to have a title around his waist. Yes, I do. I think they keep playing with LA Knight for him to get a championship. And Logan Paul, don't get me wrong, he's a great performer in the ring. He's a great entertainer in the ring. But at this time, I feel like it's time for LA Knight to have some gold around his waist. Stop playing with LA Knight. I like Logan Paul, and I think he puts on great matches, and he has been a good United States champion. But LA Knight needs some gold around him just because the fans are behind him and the nation is behind him. So I really like this, and I think LA Knight would take the win here and be the United States champion. The next match that I want to talk about is a very interesting match, and we're going to go to the women's side of things, and that is the WWE Women's Championship with Bayley coming in as the champion, going up against the 2024 Queen of the Ring winner in Nia Jax. Bayley will defend the WWE Women's Championship against the 2024 Queen of the Ring winner Nia Jax. Since dethroning Io Sky at WrestleMania, Bayley has enjoyed a successful run as champion, most recently retaining her title against Piper Niven at WWE Clash of the Castle in Scotland. Nia Jax has dominated the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament, and in the finals, she secured her championship opportunity at SummerSlam. Both superstars are now set for a battle, but Miss Money in the Bank Tiffany Stratton is looming after implying that the WWE Women's title is the one that she is eyeing. Can Bayley overcome arguably the greatest challenge against the dangerous Nia Jax? You don't want to miss it at SummerSlam. Now, this is going to be a tough one because now Tiffany Stratton is putting herself into this situation because she is Miss Money in the Bank. Now, if Bailey end up winning this title, it's going to be really hard for her to try to be ready for Tiffany Stratton to come out, because Nia Jax is a big girl and Nia Jax is a dominant girl, and she dominated the whole 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. From left to right, when it came down to the whole tournament, she just secured her time. And I think Nia Jax might come in and win this title, but I think Bailey will retain. But at the same time, I got a feeling that Tiffany Stratton, even though Bailey is so out of it, and after all the beating that she got from Nia Jax, I think Tiffany Stratton might have her chance and probably cash in on Bailey tonight. But I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if Tiffany Stratton does that. But if she doesn't, she's going to wait back and wait for her other opportunity. But Nia Jax is definitely going to give her a hell of a fight when it comes to Bailey in this championship match. But at the end of the day, I still have Bailey retaining, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tiffany Stratton does cash it in. And here comes my next women's championship prediction, which is the women's world championship match. We have Liv Morgan as the champion coming into SummerSlam, going up against the former women's world champion in Rhea Ripley. At SummerSlam, Rhea Ripley looks to begin her own revenge tour against the women's world champion in Liv Morgan. After the Nightmare injured Morgan and put her out of action for nearly a year, Morgan came back in a big way in 2024, embarking on her Liv Morgan revenge tour. Her first stop was injuring Rhea Ripley and forcing her to give up the women's world title due to her injury. With Rhea Ripley out of the picture, Morgan defeated Becky Lynch to win the women's world title before turning attention to Dirty Dominique Mysterio and the rest of the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan's influences allowed Finn Balor and JD to become the World Tag Team Champions, and she slowly corrupted Mysterio by putting him in a compromising situation and kissing him on several occasions. On July 8th episode of Raw, Mysterio and Morgan once again was in a compromising spot before both were shocked at the arrival of Rhea Ripley. With the Nightmare back, her gaze solely focused on regaining her title that she never lost. Can Rhea Ripley take back the women's world title from Morgan? And how much of a factor that Dirty Dom will play in this match? This is a lot to talk about when it comes to this match. It is a lot to talk about. Because now Rhea Ripley was gone for almost 6 months to a year, because Liv Morgan got her revenge tour back because she was gone for almost a whole year due to Rhea Ripley injuring her. Now we see Liv Morgan is playing this game with Dirty Dom, and Dirty Dom was kind of like convincing a little bit, but Rhea Ripley came back and it just shocked everybody. But now all this drama going on between Judgment Day and Rhea Ripley and Dirty Dom, I don't know if Liv Morgan retains this title. I just don't. I really like the move and the rise of Liv Morgan, but Rhea Ripley is on a revenge of a title that she never lost, and she wants it back. But do we want Rhea Ripley back as the champion in some ways? Because when I looked at her pop when she came out, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best at all. But who do I have to pick, y'all? Who do I have to pick? And you know what? I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley to retain her title. Liv Morgan in this drama is not going to end, even if Liv Morgan even loses this title. But I think Rhea Ripley retains something that she never lost. But I would not be surprised if Liv Morgan retains, if she finds a way to try to get Dirty Dom to actually cave into her. But you just never know. You never know. But like I said, I'm still taking Rhea Ripley to be the new World Women's title. So this next match right here should have been the main event match at SummerSlam, but I understand that you have championship matches that's going on right before this match. But there's a lot of build up to this match right here, and that is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with special guest referee and Seth Rollins. At SummerSlam, CM Punk would finally go one-on-one with Drew McIntyre, with Seth freaking Rollins stepping in as the special guest referee. When CM Punk returned to the WWE, neither McIntyre or Rollins were happy about it. And when CM Punk got injured in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, Drew McIntyre stated that he prayed for it to happen and mercilessly mocked the Second City Saint for being out of action. His actions, however, would have some consequences. At WrestleMania, CM Punk was at ringside as a guest commentator for McIntyre's World Heavyweight Championship match against Seth Rollins. After Drew won the title in a post-match confrontation between him and CM Punk, helped limit McIntyre to reign the mere minutes, as directly paved the way for Damian Priest to cash in his Money in the Bank contract and defeat Drew McIntyre to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. CM Punk struck again when he cost Drew McIntyre a title opportunity the following Monday night in a #1 contenders match on Monday Night Raw, and also interfered in McIntyre's World Heavyweight title match against Damian Priest at WWE Clash at the Castle. An irate Drew McIntyre fired back by pretending to quit WWE when unleashing a brutal beatdown on CM Punk on SmackDown and stealing a bracelet that represented Punk's love for his wife and dog in the process. Now, Drew McIntyre won the Money in the Bank ladder match and inserted himself into the World Heavyweight title match between Priest and Rollins on the same night, and only have CM Punk cost them the match one more time. Now, Seth Rollins was furious with Punk in the aftermath, believing that Punk animosity towards McIntyre cost him a chance to win the championship. With CM Punk finally medically clear, who will emerge victorious in a highly anticipated match between the Second City Saint and the Scottish Warrior, with the Visionary stepping in as the guest referee. I'm going to keep this brief and I'm going to keep this short. I think Drew McIntyre might get his lick back on CM Punk. I think so. I'm going to take Drew McIntyre to win this match. People might say, oh, why you're not picking CM Punk? If you look at the build-up of this, CM Punk always had a leverage on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre would only have leverage on him one time out of this whole feud. Now, Seth Rollins might play some way into CM Punk winning this match, or find a way to make it Drew McIntyre win this match. It really depends how Seth Rollins does as the special guest referee. But me personally, the way this build-up is, and the way CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre over and over and over again, I really think Drew McIntyre will win this match and beat CM Punk. But it's really going to come down to Seth Rollins, or really who's going to win this match. But me personally, I'm taking McIntyre to win. We have the World Heavyweight Championship match right now against Damian Priest going up against Gunther, or how you say it. But this is the World Heavyweight Championship match, and a lot's been built up for it. So let's talk about it. 2024's King of the Ring winner Gunther will challenge the World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest at SummerSlam. The ring general opponent was in question from the moment Gunther won the King of the Ring tournament, as Damian Priest has defended his title against likes of Drew McIntyre and Seth freaking Rollins, and even survived a Money in the Bank cash-in from the Scottish Warrior. Damian Priest nevertheless defeated his challenges and now puts his title on the line against Gunther in his first time match. As Intercontinental Champion, Gunther has enjoyed his 666 days reign that finally ended when he was defeated by Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Since his loss to Sami Zayn, Gunther has streamrolled his competition and defeated Randy Orton in the King of the Ring final. Damian Priest has endured an impressive reign since cashing in his Money in the Bank contract on McIntyre at WrestleMania, and defeating him for the title before retaining it against Jey Mysterio and McIntyre and Seth Rollins. However, as the Judgment Day has recently experienced turmoil highlighted by the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and the complications with Dirty Dominique Mysterio. Will Damian Priest slay another dragon, or will Gunther come in and be the next World Heavyweight Champion? This is a tough one for me, because I like Damian Priest. I'm not a big fan of Gunther, but he has grown on me a lot when it comes to main event matches, especially with the match with Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Now, these are two big beasts, y'all. Two big beasts. But will Gunther come in and take the reins off of Damian Priest? I just don't see that happening, but it's a lot of issues with Judgment Day right now that might make him lose the title. Gunther is definitely meant for a type of match like this. Damian Priest has been in big matches like this. And me personally, I would love for Gunther to win this title right here, right now. But I don't think WWE is going to allow Damian Priest to take that title off his belt as of right now. I just don't see that happening. Now, will Gunther have another title shot? Absolutely. Will he stay in the World Heavyweight Championship contention? Absolutely. But I think tonight is not the night that Gunther will not win the title and Damian Priest will retain. I like Gunther and he has grown on me over the years, but I still like Damian Priest to win this title and retain his title. So we have the main event of the night for SummerSlam and the final prediction of this video. where you have the undisputed WWE Championship match with the new leader of the Bloodline and Solo Sikoa going up against the undisputed WWE Champion in Cody Rhodes. Let's talk about it. Solo Sikoa is out to return the undisputed championship to the Bloodline when the new Tribal Chiefs challenged Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. Now, when Roman Reigns took his leave after losing the undisputed WWE title to the American Nightmare at WrestleMania, Sikoa took the mantle of the Tribal Chief and made significant changes to the Deadly Faction. After ruthlessly brutalizing his brother Jimmy Uso and adding destructive Tammy Tonga and Tongaloa and his son's legendary Haku, Sikoa did secure a new enforcer to inform the ultimate destructive Jacob Fatu. Now, Solo has made it clear that he's coming for the title, and when he pinned Rhodes in a 6-man tag team match at WWE Money in the Bank, that showdown seemed to be inevitable. Cody Rhodes agreed to propose the matchup himself in a face-to-face with Solo. Is the undisputed WWE Championship destined to return to the Bloodline, or can Cody Rhodes get over this Bloodline situation? Now, I don't know what to really think about this match, because I got a feeling that Roman Reigns is going to show up and put Solo Sikoa in his place. That's just my personal opinion. Roman Reigns is going to show up at SummerSlam. He just is. I just think that's a big prediction for me. Cody Rhodes might win this title again. I don't see Solo Sikoa getting it right now. Yes, he has a dominant fraction, and Cody Rhodes, his run is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. But as long as he involved himself in the Bloodline, as long as he involved himself in this feud, it makes the belt more relevant. Being honest with you there, Cody Rhodes, I need to see more out of you as a champion. And I don't know what WWE is doing with your matches and stuff like that, but this is probably one of your best matches as champion outside of beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes retaining the title. And this is not off emotion. I just feel like Roman Reigns is going to come and screw Solo Sikoa after changing the whole Bloodline and what he did to Paul Heyman and all that stuff. I really had that feeling that now you're going to see the beef between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. You might see that beef now. It might be two separate bloodlines. Who knows? But me personally, I am taking Cody Rhodes to retain the title. But there you have it, guys. There you have it. That is all my predictions for today for WWE SummerSlam. And don't forget, I will be live for that on Saturday, starting at 7:45 or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You definitely don't want to miss it. You will get the live reactions from me when it comes to SummerSlam. So you don't want to miss that. But let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know what y'all think about my predictions. Put it in the comments below. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Darian Hopkins Sports Show. See you in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace.